All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bowhunter Games, day 2 of the competition. Of course, the fun shoots continue on all the way to Sunday. Wanted to give you an update of what's going on this morning. So yesterday, when we arrived in the morning, well, it was raining. It was like monsoon conditions. It was pretty gnarly stuff. And so there was a slight delay in getting the whole program started. In addition to that, we have live scoring, and there were a couple of little snags. There were some shooters that didn't show up and some groups that were left uneven, and they had to get all that situation sorted out. And so what ended up happening is we started a little late. So 10 o'clock in the morning is when people started to shoot yesterday. That bled over to the afternoon line. And the afternoon line, that went a little bit late as well, because you have to have basically a shooter meeting, let everybody know what's going on. And so eventually what ended up happening for some of the groups is they ended up running out of time yesterday. And so they had to pull shooters off the range, and they had to start making up arrows at 8 o'clock this morning. One of the things that's in the rule book is shooters have 1 minute to shoot. And so the rule this morning is that as a group, you can go up to a stake, and as a group, you can range find, and you can get your numbers, and you can set your sight. But the moment the first shooter in your group starts to shoot, you have 4 minutes to complete your arrows. So it's 1 minute per rule. So let's say somebody steps up and shoots 20 seconds. That's okay. It's not about individual shooters. It's about having 4 minutes. The range officials down on the pro range are looking at it, and they're saying to themselves, okay, we're keeping time now, 4 minutes. If you go over that 4 minute limit, then you're gonna get a 0. So it's up to each group to figure it out. Some people are upset about it, some people aren't, but the reality is that some of these shooters are going way over their time allotment on their arrows. And when we got done yesterday, some groups were finished and some groups had 10 arrows left to shoot of the 30. So it's a brand new event. It's a first time event, and they're still working on stuff, trying to figure out how it all works. So there were some adjustments made this morning. The groups now have completed yesterday's round, and those people stayed down on the range, and they're shooting now. So we're gonna have a leader this afternoon who's coming off the range, who's gonna be leading the whole thing. Now keep in mind, the way this tournament works is we're gonna take these 300 plus shooters and we're gonna cut them down to top 10 for the open and for the women's category. So when we get to the top 10, tomorrow's the day. They're gonna have the top 10 that are gonna go to the finals. You're gonna be paired. They're gonna shoot 5 targets each, and whoever has the highest score wins. This is not an ASA shoot. We are not talking plus this, minus that. It doesn't matter. The total points that you could possibly score in the qualification round is 840. Why? Because the 14 ring is in play for all 60 arrows being shot in that competition. That 14 ring also in play when we get to the finals. So that is gonna happen Saturday from right here in Clarksville, Tennessee, right in the middle of everything, including a pond. You gotta make sure you check it out. That's gonna be 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. on the East Coast. That's when we're gonna get things going. ASA Archery's YouTube channel and Facebook as well. So make sure you tune in and check it out, and keep coming back, as we're gonna give you more information as we continue to tell you all the cool stuff that's going on here at Bowhunter Games.